In the winter of 1959, 9 hikers set out into the northern Ural Mountains. They were experienced, well-prepared, and confident, yet what happened during this expedition became one of the most mysterious and chilling events in modern history. Their tent was found cut open from the inside. Some hikers were discovered miles away, barefoot, underdressed for the freezing temperatures. Others had injuries that experts could not explain. Even decades later, the questions remain: what truly happened on Dyatlov Pass? The group was made up of students and graduates from the Ural Polytechnical Institute. Each member was skilled in winter survival, navigation, and mountaineering. They meticulously planned the expedition, checking gear, studying maps, preparing sufficient food and supplies for the harsh winter conditions. The goal was to traverse the northern Ural Mountains, document the landscape, and return safely. As they began their journey, the early days were uneventful. The group hiked over frozen rivers, through dense forests, and across steep ridges. They set up camps each night, maintaining fires, logging their observations, and ensuring equipment stayed dry. Despite the extreme cold, they adapted well. There was laughter, shared meals, and detailed notes. Yet subtle signs hinted that the mountains were not as predictable as they had assumed. Snow drifted in unusual patterns. The wind carried strange, distant noises. Shadows lengthened unusually fast. Even locals warned of the Ural winter's harshness, but the hikers pressed on, unaware that the landscape was about to become the stage for a lasting enigma. On February 25th, the team left their last checkpoint, full of energy and anticipation. Each step required effort as the snow reached deep levels, making progress slow but steady. They navigated by compass and map, frequently checking their route against natural landmarks. The wind picked up, brushing snow into the air, creating a soft, almost eerie haze that clung to the slopes. At camp, they performed routine checks of their gear, distributed food, and maintained warmth with carefully managed fires. Observing each other, they joked quietly to lift spirits. The camaraderie among the hikers was strong. They trusted each other implicitly. These moments of normalcy, however, contrasted sharply with what would soon unfold. By February 2nd, the group planned to make camp near Kholat Syakhl, a mountain whose name now echoes in mystery. The weather had worsened. Heavy snowfall and fierce winds swept across the slopes, forcing them to slow their pace. Night fell, and the campers set up their tent on the mountainside, preparing for another freezing night. When the hikers failed to send their scheduled telegram back home, concern began to rise. Initial assumptions were simple: delays, minor complications, or perhaps a temporary miscommunication. But as days passed without word, search parties were mobilized. The tension began to build, not only among the authorities, but among friends and family who wondered if the expedition had gone awry. When rescuers reached the site, they found the tent in a shocking state, cut open from the inside. Personal belongings, including shoes, were left behind. Footprints led away from the tent, heading into the darkness and snow, but then they ended inexplicably. The first 2 bodies were found near the tree line, barefoot and underdressed for the freezing temperatures. How could anyone have left the safety of the tent in such conditions? Over the next several weeks, search teams uncovered the remaining 7 bodies, each with increasingly disturbing conditions. Some had severe injuries inconsistent with an avalanche or fall. Others appeared frozen, with signs of hypothermia, yet some clothing bore traces of radiation. Investigators faced a puzzle. No single explanation accounted for all the evidence. The hikers' bodies were spread across the mountain, distances between them inconsistent with normal flight from the tent in panic. Authorities launched a full investigation. Engineers examined equipment, instruments, and supplies. The official report noted that a compelling natural force likely caused the deaths, but it could not explain how the hikers had left their tent so abruptly, or why some injuries were so severe. Crew statements, witness accounts, and local interviews only added layers of mystery. Investigators documented the exact locations of each body. Distances from the tent, positions on the slopes, and clothing conditions were meticulously recorded. Some hikers were found partially clothed or without shoes. Injuries included fractured ribs and skulls, yet no external trauma was consistent with such force. Snow compaction around the bodies suggested they had been in place for hours before discovery. Every detail contradicted the assumption of a simple accident. Over the decades, many theories have emerged. Avalanche theory, plausible, yet the slope showed no evidence of a full-scale slide. Katabatic wind theory, extreme winds could force hikers from the tent, yet cannot explain internal injuries. Military testing, secret weapons could account for strange injuries or radiation, but no proof exists. Paranormal speculation, some suggest unknown forces, though purely theoretical. None of these theories completely explain the evidence. Each contains gaps, leaving the Dyatlov Pass incident a true, enduring mystery. The tragedy influenced the hiking and mountaineering community profoundly. Expedition practices were revised, awareness of winter hazards heightened, and families were forever affected. Books, documentaries, and research continue to explore the incident. The mountains remain, imposing and silent, hiding secrets beneath snow and ice. Some mysteries are not solved because the truth is elusive. The Dyatlov Pass incident challenges our understanding of nature, human behavior, and unexplained phenomena. 9 lives were lost, the cause remains uncertain, and the mountains hold their secrets to this day. Even now, we are left wondering what truly happened on that freezing night in 1959. If you've stayed with us through this story, thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and let us know which true mysteries you'd like to hear next. We'll continue exploring unexplained events, real-life mysteries, and stories that leave you questioning what really happened.